want to discuss with you accountancy related topic, 3-column cash book. So this 3-column cash book already I discussed with you all in the previous video. Here I am going to discuss another problem and its solution in this class so that you will understand again the solution for the particular question. So let us go and learn it. So here we have one question. Prepare triple column cash book from the following particulars. Actually students, this 3-column cash book you have in intermediate syllabus as well as in BCom. So this is useful for intermediate students, CEC and MEC students as well as for BCom students. Okay, so you can learn this 3-column cash book from this video so that you can attempt in the final examination this particular question. So this is useful for both the students, Inter as well as BCom. So let us go and learn it. Here we have one question. Prepare triple column cash book from the following particulars. So here always first at the beginning of the day they give the opening balances of cash as well as bank. So these opening balances we are going to record in the beginning of the solution. Okay, because these are the opening balances. Already the business is having some amount of cash, that is 14,000 in the business, and bank balance. They have some amount of cash in the bank also, that is 12,000. You can see on the opening date on October 1st 2008, cash balance is 14,000, bank balance is 12,000. These two are the opening balances. Okay, so after that some transactions are mentioned in the question. We are going to record all these in the 3-column cash book. So if you want to prepare 3-column cash book, you must know what is it and what are the rules for preparing that. This all I mentioned in the previous class. So those who want that, you can refer that video and you can come to this question so that you will understand in a better way. Okay, so let us move to solution. So here I have given question on the top, same question. So whatever I mentioned here, okay. So here the question is clear to everyone, and same question I have given in the top in this slide also. So here you can see on the top I have given question again, same question, whatever I have just now I explained, same question is given here, and under that I have drawn columns for 3-column cash book. So in accountancy, if you want to prepare anything, there is a format for everything. Here 3-column cash book format is this one. You can see in the video. So this is a format. Date, particulars, date column is there, particulars, next LF, next cash, bank, discount allowed. So from date to till discount allowed, that is debit side. If you want to write any item on the debit side, you should start with the word to. And after this, again same columns are repeated from date to till last one, but this is credit side. So date, particulars, LF, cash, bank, discount received. Okay, so on the top here we have to write on the left side data, DR, debit, and on the right side CR, credit. Okay, so this is a format for preparation of 3-column cash book. You have to draw these columns first. Then we should look into the question. Each and every transaction will be recorded here on the proper side. Okay, and we should record the amount also in the proper column. This is because this is a 3-column cash book, 3 amount columns are there. So let us discuss the question and let us prepare. So here you have question, and I will show the question here once again. So see the question once. 2018 October 1st, cash balance 14,000, bank balance 12,000. So these are opening balances of the business in that particular month. Okay, so these balances we have to record in the 3-column cash book first. Where to write, debit side or credit side? You will have a doubt. So always if the cash, if that is asset, cash balance, bank balance is asset actually. So if they are assets, then we should write on debit side. If any bank overdraft balance is given in the question on the opening day, that is a liability, we should record on credit side. So both should be mentioned like as to balance brought down. If you mention on the credit side, we should mention by balance brought down. Okay. So this is about opening balances. If you observe the question, here we have opening balances, cash balance as well as bank balance. So here both cash as well as bank, both are opening balances, cash balance as well as bank balance on October 1st. So this is 14,000, cash balance is 14,000 and bank balance is 12,000. So both are favorable balances. And these are assets actually. On the opening day, business is having some cash in the hand as well as in the bank. So both are assets. So all assets should be shown on the debit side. So we should record these two on the debit side of 3-column cash book. Okay. So let us go and record that now. So on debit side, we are going to write on the debit side. First we should write date. Date is 1st October 1 dash ten dash 2018. Okay, this is a date. So we should write date in the date column. So I am just changing the font size. Okay. So we are going to write date in the date column. Next, in particulars column, we are going to write all the details regarding items. Okay. Now let us record this. How to write here? I said already, whenever we are going to write opening balances, and if that is cash balance and bank balance, we should write on debit side, and we should mention to balance brought down. Here I am mentioning to balance brought down. Okay. So to balance brought down. Okay. So here you can see cash balance. Cash balance here. Cash balance is 14,000. So 14,000 we will record in cash column. And bank balance is how much? 12,000. So we will record 12,000 in bank column. Okay. Hope this is clear for everyone. So I recorded opening balance on the debit side because those are favorable balances and those are assets. So all assets are having debit balance. So we should write on debit side only. I recorded both on debit side by mentioning to balance brought down. Okay. So next item. Let us go to question again. October 3rd. Purchases. So we have October 3rd what purchases. Okay. So purchases are given here. Purchases when October 3rd. Okay. So what is the amount? 2,500. Where we write purchases? I already explained in the previous class. I have given format. Format means what items are going to appear on the debit as well as on the credit side. I explained regarding contra entries, received check. Okay, you can go through that video. And here I have given those formats also. You can see now once. So where actually we write purchases? See, this is a actually pro forma that we should follow whenever we post the items in the 3-column cash book. So where purchases are recorded? See here, credit side. Purchases are given on credit side. So now for our question, where we should write? We should write on credit side only because here in the question also they mentioned purchase only. So purchase always we should write on credit side in 3-column cash book. So let us write purchase on the credit side. What is this? Third date purchases only. Where we will write on the credit side. Let us go and write in our solution. This is our solution. We came to our solution. Let us write on credit side. Okay. So here This is credit side. Let us write on credit side. So what is the date here? 3rd. 3 dash 10 dash 2018. Okay, this is a date. So I recorded date in date column. Let us write item name. So whenever it is purchases, we should mention with the word purchase only. So we are going to write on the credit side, we should start with the word buy. Buy purchases. Purchases account. Okay, this is purchases account. We wrote purchases account here. Hope this is clear for everyone. Why we wrote purchases here? Because purchases according to pro forma we should record on credit side, because whenever any goods are purchased, obviously the cash is going out in the business, so we should record on which side? On credit side only. Okay, so hope this is clear for everyone. And what is the amount where we record? They did not mention check, so we are going to record in cash column 2500. So amount also is recorded. Okay. Next, let us go to next one. So let us go to next one. What is the next transaction? 4th date, October 4th. Okay, here we have October 4th. So what they have given here, on October 4th, paid into bank. So paid into bank is given. This is paid into bank. So whenever they are giving paid into bank, so immediately we should identify that it is a contra entry. Whenever business is dealing with bank, then that always is a contra entry. When business deals with the bank, whenever they are paying money to the banker or withdrawing money from the banker, while depositing, while withdrawing. Okay, these are the main two transactions that business is going to deal with a bank. So in case of those transactions, we are going to write contra entry. I already mentioned there are two kinds of contra entries. So here you can see these are the two contra entries. One is cash or check deposited or sent or paid into bank. This is a first contra entry. Okay, and next one is cash withdrawn from bank for office use. This is a second contra entry. So here in our question, what we have? Paid into bank. You can see paid into bank. So what is it? First one or second one? Is it first one or is it second one? It is first one. What they have given? Paid into bank. Paid into bank means what? It is a contra entry, first contra entry. It is a first contra entry. Paid into bank means deposited into bank. Hope this is clear. So here we identified that this is a contra entry, but contra entries will be posted in 3-column cash book with the help of the journal entry. What is a journal entry? This is a journal entry that we should follow. This is a journal entry. Bank account data to cash account. So this to cash we have to record on debit side. Where we write to in the 3-column cash book? Debit side only. We should start with the word to. So this to cash account we should write on the debit side. And data means it will appear on credit side. Okay, we will start with the buy. So buy bank account, to cash account, buy bank account. This is how we are going to write. Okay, so let us record there. We are going to write date first. What is the date? 4th date. 4 dash. So date is 4 dash 10 dash 2018. I recorded date, and in particulars column we are going to write contra entry. So paid into bank, paid into bank. I said that what we should write first, here we should write first to cash account. Okay, so we will write to cash and by bank. To cash account. Okay, and credit side what we will write by bank account. Okay, so let us come to debit side again. Since it is contra entry, we should write C in LF column. Credit side also we will record C in LF column. Okay, so 2 times we recorded this, to cash account, credit side by bank account. And where to write amount? We have 3 amount columns. So come to debit side, to cash account. Okay, we recorded. And whenever we write cash, we should put amount in bank column only in case of contra entries. If you write bank, you put the amount in cash column. This is applicable only for contra entries, not for other entries. So here we recorded cash, so put the amount in bank column. What is the amount here? 4,000. So write 4,000. Okay, go to credit side. Credit side we recorded by bank, no? So amount we will record in cash column, same amount, 4,000. Hope this is clear for everyone. Okay, let us move to next one. So next one is 6th date printing charges. So you can see here, what is the next one? Printing charges. Okay, so printing charges on which date? On 6th date. What is the amount? 600. Printing charges means what? Charges means what? Expenses. Expenses always we are going to record on credit side in 3 column cash book. Okay, so I will show the format once. Where we write expenses, you can see on the credit side. I recorded here. Okay, expenses we always write on credit side. Printing charges also is one of the expenditure we will write on credit side. Hope this is clear. Let us go and record. Which side we are going to write now? We are going to write on credit side. Okay, so this is a credit side. First we should put date. Here for the previous transaction we forgot to put the date. Let us write the date for the previous transaction. So now let us come to this one. That is 6th date. 6-10-2018. Okay. So in particulars column we are going to write item name. What is that? Printing charges. We are going to write printing charges only. Whenever we are going to record the item name in 3 column cash book, remember one thing. We will record either name of the person or item name. Okay. Whenever they are receiving any cash or anything else from any person, we are going to write person name. If they are paying or receiving any item, okay, like a commission received, we will record commission. Printing charges paid, printing charges we record. Okay, so in that way we are going to record here. Here we will record printing charges. We will start with the word by, because we are posting on credit side. So whenever you post anything on credit side, you should mention by only at the beginning. By printing charges. Printing charges account. Okay, and where we will put the amount? Here for printing charges, did they give any check? Okay, did they use word check? Are they paying in the form of check? No. So then we will record in cash column only. Okay, so let us record in cash column. How much printing charges? 600. Record 600 here. Okay. So next, after this, let us move to next item. Next item is 10th date. Okay. So received from Anusha. 3,900 rupees. Discount allowed 100 rupees. So we are receiving from Anusha. So whenever we receive, we means business. Whenever business is receiving anything, receipts we should record on debit side. Whenever you read the transaction, first of all you should decide where to record, debit side or credit side. If you record on debit, after deciding that what to write, okay. So item name should be decided. Next, where to put the amount. These three things are very important. Where to write, what to write, in which column should be recorded. These three are very important. Here it is what received from Anusha 3900. So all receipts we record on the debit side. You can see here all receipts we are going to write on debit side. Okay. So this is a format that I discussed with you in the previous video. So receipts always we record on debit side. Now this is what received from Anusha. Business is receiving. So receipts we will record on debit side. Discount also is given 100 rupees. We will record that also on 10th date. So let us go and record there. This is our solution. So we will record on debit side. First date column, date. What is the date? 10th date. So 10 dash 2018. After mentioning date, we are going to write the item name. Okay, what is the item name? Received from Anusha. That is a transaction. First of all, received from Anusha is a transaction. So which name we are going to, which item we are going to mention, or which thing we are going to post on the debit as well as on the credit side. That is very important. So we are not going to write received from. What we are going to write? Name of the person, Anusha. So from whom business is receiving? From Anusha. We will record Anusha to Anusha account. So start with 2 because this is we are posting on debit side. This one we are posting on debit side. So we should record on debit side 2 first. Then we will write Anusha account. So Anusha account. Where we will put the amount received from Anusha 3900 rupees. So we are receiving cash. So we will record in cash column 3900 rupees. And how much discount we are receiving? 100. We will put in discount column 100 rupees. Okay. Is it clear? So let us move to next one. And next item is cash sales. Here we have cash sales. Okay. You can see cash sales. Next item on 13th date ma. So on 13th date we have cash sales. 13th date cash sales. Okay. How much? 4800 rupees. So we should first of all decide where to record, either on debit side or on credit side. I say that we will record on debit side because it is sale. Okay, in case of sale, cash comes into the business. I told the logic behind preparation of cash book. What is the logic? If cash comes into the business, then we will record on debit side. And if cash goes out, we will record on credit side. So whenever sale takes place in the business, cash comes into the business. That is why sale always will be recorded on debit side. Let us write this sale also on the debit side. So this is what sale? Cash is sale. So cash is coming, not check. We will record amount in the cash column 4800. Let us move to solution. This is our solution. So we will record on debit side. First date. What is the date? 13th date. 13 dash 10 dash 2018. Okay. So here in particulars column we will mention 2 sales account. And where we will put the amount? In cash column because it is what? Cash sale. Okay. So this is complete posting of that particular transaction. Let us go to next one now. What is the next one here? Next one is 16th date. Cash drawn from bank for personal use. See here, cash is drawn from bank. By seeing that sentence, we will think that it is a contra entry. It is not contra entry. Cash drawn from bank, it's fine. For office use is a contra entry. For personal use is not a contra entry. This is not a contra entry. You can see what are the contra entries I will show. First one is cash or check deposited into bank. And cash withdrawn from bank for office use, second one. Okay, so there in the question they mentioned withdrawn from bank. But for what use? Personal use. So personal use is drawings, not contra entry. So it should be office, it should be for office use. Then only we will call it as a contra entry. Now that is not a contra entry. You can see here what they mentioned, personal use. So personal use means drawings, not contra entry. Okay. So drawings, where we write, see the format. Where we write drawings. Drawings we write on credit side. This is a format that we should follow. So drawings always we should write on credit side because cash goes out whenever owner takes money from the business in the form of for personal use. Okay, so we will call it as drawings, and in case of drawings cash goes out of the business. That is why we will record on credit side. Now in our solution also we will record on credit side. Let us move to credit side. So here we are going to write on credit side. What is the date? 16th date. 16-10-2018. Okay, 16-10-2018. And what we will write? By drawings account. And where we will put the amount? In cash column or in bank column? If you observe here, they are withdrawing from where? From bank. They are withdrawing from bank. Okay. So we have to put the amount in bank column, not in cash column. Put the amount in bank column. Okay. What is that amount? 1000 rupees. Record 1000 in bank column. Hope this is clear for everyone. Let us go to next one. And next one is 19th date. Check received from Joshna. Check received. By looking into the word received, we are going to record that on the debit side, because all receipts we record on debit side. See our solution, our format. So all receipts we are going to write on which side? Debit side. So here business is receiving check. So this received check also will be recorded on debit side. But what to write? Name of the person, Joshna. We are going to record the Joshna, to Joshna account. Okay, 5200, and discount allowed 300. But whenever any check transactions are given in the question, we will put amount in bank column. But you should be careful whenever check is received. I told you, okay, in the previous video, received check. So in case of received check, we should be very careful whether that check is deposited on the same day or not. That should be verified. If that check is deposited on the same day, then only you put the amount in bank column. Otherwise you put the amount in cash column. But in case of all other checks, if any payment is made by check, okay, so then we will record in the bank column only. We won't check all this. But here when check is received from any person, we should see whether that check is deposited on the same day or not. Whenever that is deposited on the same day, then only you put the amount in bank column. Otherwise don't put the amount in bank column. Put that amount in the cash column only, even that is check. Hope that is clear. Okay. So now we see, let us look into the question. 19th date, check received from Joshna. Check received from Joshna 5200. Discount allowed 300. These two are mentioned. Did they give any information regarding that check is deposited on the same day, on 19th day? They should give here. Okay, they should give here that information, that check is deposited in bank. Did they give like this? No. Then that check is not deposited on that same day, on 19th date. The business did not deposit that check in the bank. Then we don't write that check amount in bank column. We will write in cash column. Hope this is clear. Let us move and write. So first of all, since this is check, we will write amount in where? We will write item On which side? Debit side. Okay. So date is 19th date, 19 dash 10 dash 2018. Okay. Then next in particulars column we will write name of the person from whom we are receiving. We are receiving from Joshna. So write Joshna account. And where we will put the amount? We will put the amount in cash column. I already explained why we are going to put the amount in cash column. So how much it is? It is 5200. And discount is how much? Discount is 300. We will put 300 rupees in discount column. Hope this is clear for everyone. Is it clear? Okay. Next, let us go to next transaction. What is the next transaction? Day 20. Paid. Paid means payment. In case of payments, cash goes out. So this transaction is going to appear on credit side. Paid cash, they are paying cash. Amount will appear in cash column. To Krishna. So what we are going to write? Krishna account. How much? 1300. Discount received is 200. Let us go and record there. Which side? Credit side. We will record on credit side. First date column, date. What is the date here? Date is 20. 20-10-2018. And in particulars column we will start with the word by. And what we will write? Krishna account. By Krishna account. And where we will put the amount? Cash column, because they are paying cash. 1300 in cash column. And in discount column we will put how much? 200. Okay. Let us move to next item. Next transaction. 23rd date. Joshna check deposited into bank. So, anyone's check, we may receive check from any person, but that check we are depositing in now. We are depositing into the bank now. So, whenever we deposit any check in the bank or cash in the bank, that is a contra entry, because we are dealing with bank. We are depositing money. I explained just now. Okay, whenever any cash or check deposited in the bank, it is a first contra entry. Check deposited into bank. Okay, first contra entry. So what we are going to do? We are going to write contra entry. Contra entry means we will record two times. One time on the debit side, second time on the credit side. With the help of the journal entry, we will post it. What is the journal entry here? Bank account data to cash account. So to cash we write on the debit side. By bank we will write on the credit side. Let us record that. So here we are going to write 23rd date. But we will write both the sides because that is a contra entry. So let us record that both the sides. First we will write date in date column, that is 23-10-2018. And in particulars column we will record contra entry transaction. Okay, contra entry, that is what I just now told. This is check deposited into bank. We should follow what? Bank account data to cash account. So we will write to cash on the debit side first. Okay, so to cash account. And credit side what we write? By bank account. Both the sides same dates. 23-10-2018. Credit side also same date. And since this is a contra entry, both the sides we should mention C. Contra entry transaction should be denoted by C. Letter C. So both the sides I am writing C here. Okay. And how to write the amount? In case of contra entries, if you post here cash account, we will record amount in bank column. If you write bank, we will post the amount in cash column. So on the debit side we recorded 2 cash accounts, so we will record amount in bank column. How much it is? They did not mention amount, you see. Joshna check deposited into bank. Did they give amount here? No, amount is not given. So what amount we will take? You can see the previous transaction where we have Joshna. 19th date. On 19th date we have Joshna. You can see there. Okay, on 19th date Joshna is there. Joshna here. Okay, how much amount of check we received? 5,200. So this 5,200 is the value of check here also on 23rd date. They won't mention. They don't mention. Sometimes they will mention. Sometimes they don't mention. This is how much? 5,200. Okay. So that is the value of the check. Let us go and record that now in our solution. So debit side we wrote 2 cash. So we will put amount in bank column 5,200. And go to credit side, we recorded here by bank, so we will put the amount in cash column 5,200. Hope this is clear for everyone. Let us go to next one. So last one, 31st. What is the date? 31st. Salaries paid. In case of any payments, cash goes out. We will record all payments on credit side. Okay, you can see the format so that you will understand. So salaries paid by check, we will put the amount in bank column, and what we are going to write? Salaries account. It is 1,800. So 1,800 we are going to write. Let us go and let us record there. We will record on credit side. First date, 31st date. And in particulars column, let us write by bank account, by salaries account, it is salaries, by salaries account, and where we will put the amount in bank column, because that is check. Payment made by salary, payment is made by check. So how much it is? 1,800. Let us record in bank column. Now we posted all the transactions on proper site. After posting all this, we have to balance the account. How to balance the account? Let us see how to balance it now. So here, whenever you are going to balance the account, you should first draw totals. Okay, leave some gap and draw total lines both the sides. Okay, so here you should draw totals both the sides. So here for 3 amount columns we should draw total lines. After that we should balance cash account with cash column with other cash column. Debit side cash should be balanced with credit side cash column. Let us balance it first. Okay, let us check the totals. You see, what is the total of debit? Total of debit is 14,000 plus 3,900 plus 4,800 plus 5,200. So that is how much? 27,900. So cash column debit total is 27,900, and bank cash column credit side total, how much it is? See, cash column credit side total 2,000. I am adding all those values here. 2,500 plus 4,000. 2,500 plus 4,000 plus 600 plus 1,300 plus 5,200. So credit side cash column total is 13,600. Now you tell me, debit side it is 27,900. Credit side cash column total is 13,600. Which is more? Debit side amount is more. More amount we should write both the sides. Okay, in total. So it's 27,800. I will record both the sides in cash column. 27,800. Okay, so I will record both the sides in cash column more amount only. Let us record more amount. I already recorded both the sides more amount. Because why we should write more amount? While balancing, more amount should be recorded in totals, and we should record remaining balance on less amount side. Okay, now which side amount is less? Credit side. Go to credit side. What we will do? We will record on the credit side by balance carried down. By balance carried down. Okay, so we will put the amount remaining balance. Debit total is 27,900 and 27,900. This one not 800, 900. So 27,900 minus 13,600. We will get 14,300. We will record 14,300 here. Okay. Did you understand how we are getting this 14,300? How we are getting this debit amount? Debit total minus credit total. We will get 14,300. Okay. So that is a balancing figure of cash column. Balance carried down. And date will be last date in the month. 31-10-2018. So whatever may be the last date in the calendar in that particular month, that will be recorded for balances. Okay, for balance carried on. So I recorded, and let us move and record for bank column totals as well as balance amount. Let us do totals for bank column now. Debit side bank column amounts are 12,000 plus 4,000 plus 5,200. So debit side total is 21,200. And credit side total is, look into bank column, credit side 1,000 plus 1,800. So 2,800. You tell me which side amount is more. It is more on debit side only. Debit side 21,200. So let us record 21,200 both the sides, because that is more for bank column. Okay. So more amount we will record both the sides in totals always 21,200. And where the amount is less, credit side. Credit side already we recorded balance carried on. So straight to that you record in bank column balancing amount. How we will get that balancing amount? Debit bank column total minus credit bank column total. Then you will get the balancing amount. So 21,200 minus 2,800. You will get 18,400. That is a balance amount. Okay, that is a balancing amount of bank column. Is it clear? So next, let us go to discount column. But discount column we should not balance it. We should just add the values and we will record the totals both the sides. So here debit side discount total is that is 100 plus 300, 400. So let us write 400 here. And credit side, what we will do, credit side also we will add up and we will record that. Okay, but credit side how much we have? We have credit side, that is 200, only 200, only one value is there, so we will write 200 only. We will just add up and we will record. Hope this is clear for everyone. Is it clear? So next what we are going to do is, we are going to write balance brought down on the opposite side. So if suppose we are writing balance, if suppose we are writing balance carried on credit side, balance brought down should be recorded on the opposite side. Opposite side means debit side. So under the totals, let us record that also. What is the date? Next day of that. What is the date for balance carried on? 31st October. So we will write 1st November here. 1st November 1-11-2018. And what is that? 2 balance brought down. 2 balance brought down Same amounts we will record both the sides, both the columns. 14,300 and in bank column 18,400. Okay, this is how we are going to record it. Hope this is clear for everyone. This is how we will solve this 3-column cash book. Okay. So if you understand this class, how to prepare 3-column cash book, you like the video, share the video, subscribe the channel. Thank you.